There's been a ton of buzz about Apple possibly redesigning the camera setup on the iPhone 17, and while we don't have all the answers just yet, some fresh leaks are helping to paint a clearer picture, especially for the Pro models. This latest info comes from the well-known Weibo leaker digital chat station, who has a solid track record when it comes to leaks. While nothing is officially confirmed, this gives us a pretty good idea of what Apple might be working on for its next generation cameras. Starting with the main camera, it looks like Apple is sticking with the 48-megapixel 1/1 3-inch sensor, which means there won't be any size increase compared to the iPhone 16 Pro. If you were hoping for a bigger sensor for improved low-light performance, it doesn't look like that's happening this time around. The ultra-wide camera is also staying at 48 megapixels, which is the same upgrade we saw with the iPhone 16 Pro. So in terms of the main and ultra-wide lenses, there aren't any groundbreaking changes on the horizon, just Apple sticking with what's already working. But where things really start to get interesting is with the telephoto lens, also known as the periscope zoom. According to these leaks, Apple is making a major jump from a 12-megapixel sensor to a 48-megapixel one, while maintaining 5x optical zoom. That's a pretty significant upgrade and could mean much sharper and more detailed zoom shots, which is something a lot of users have been asking for. We've heard similar rumors before, so this one seems quite likely. If true, it could be a game changer for those who rely on their iPhone for photography, especially when it comes to capturing subjects from a distance without losing quality. The front-facing camera is also getting some love, with Apple reportedly increasing the resolution from 12 megapixels to 24 megapixels. If you're someone who takes a lot of selfies, does video calls, or records front-facing video content, this is a welcome improvement. A sharper front camera could mean better detail and overall improved image quality, which is great for anyone who spends time on social media or needs crisp video for work and personal calls. Now, something else worth mentioning is that Digital Chat Station also notes that Apple is using GP, glass plastic lenses for these cameras, but it's not entirely clear whether that's a step forward or a potential downgrade in terms of quality. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out when the phone officially launches. Since Apple has always been meticulous about camera quality, it's unlikely they'd make a change that results in worse performance, but it's still something to keep an eye on. One thing to keep in mind with all of this is that while Digital Chat Station is known for being highly accurate when it comes to Android leaks, their Apple-related leaks have been more hit or miss. So, while these details seem plausible, there's still a chance that some things could change before the iPhone 17 Pro is officially revealed. That being said, if these upgrades turn out to be real, it wouldn't be all that surprising. Samsung, for example, has been sticking with similar camera sensors in recent years and focusing more on software improvements rather than major hardware changes. Apple could very well be taking a similar approach this year, refining what's already working rather than making massive changes. So, the big question is, are these rumored camera upgrades enough to get you excited for the iPhone 17 Pro, or were you hoping for something a bit more revolutionary? The Telephoto and Selfie camera improvements are definitely nice to have, but if you were expecting Apple to introduce a groundbreaking new camera system, you might be a little underwhelmed. Either way, we'll have to wait and see what Apple officially announces. In the meantime, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are these upgrades enough for you, or do you think Apple needs to do more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Now for those excited about the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, we're diving into the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide if it's worth the wait. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any updates. First up, the iPhone 17. It features a 6.1-inch Super Retina OLED display, and for the first time ever, Apple is upgrading it to a 120Hz LTPO display. It comes with a resolution of 1179 by 2556, protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and delivers a peak brightness of around 3000 nits. We also get an improved Face ID sensor, which may allow Apple to shrink the size of the dynamic island. The selfie camera is upgraded to a 24-megapixel shooter, while the rear houses a dual-camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. Powering the device is the A19 chipset, paired with 8 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity features include 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 will ship with iOS 19 and is expected to start at $850, launching in mid-September 2025. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Plus. The iPhone 17 Plus upgrades to a 6.7-inch Super Retina OLED display with the same 120Hz LTPO technology. It offers a resolution of 1290 by 2796, is protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, and has a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the standard model, it features an improved Face ID sensor, a 24-megapixel selfie camera, and a dual rear camera system with a 48-megapixel primary and a 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. It's powered by the N19 chipset, 8 gigs of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of storage. A larger 4700 mAh battery supports 35 watts fast charging. Connectivity remains the same, and it will also ship with iOS 19. The expected starting price is $950 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro. The iPhone 17 Pro sports a 6.3-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1206 by 2622. Protected by the next-gen ceramic shield, it also boasts a peak brightness of 3000 nits. A major change here is the under-display Face ID sensor, meaning the dynamic island could be gone. Instead, Apple may go for a centered punch-hole camera, which is a 24-megapixel selfie shooter. On the back, we get a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. The device is powered by the 2nm A19 Pro chipset, comes with 12 gigs of RAM, and offers up to 1 terabyte of storage. A 3600 mAh battery supports 50 watts fast charging, and it includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. Pricing is expected to start at $1,050 with a mid-September launch. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It boasts a massive 6.9-inch 120Hz LTPO OLED display with a resolution of 1320 by 2868. It's protected by the next-gen ceramic shield and supports a peak brightness of 3000 nits. Like the Pro model, the Pro Max may feature an under-display Face ID sensor, eliminating the dynamic island in favor of a punch-hole selfie camera, which is upgraded to 24-megapixel. The rear camera system consists of a 48-megapixel primary, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide, a 48-megapixel periscope lens, and a LiDAR scanner. Under the hood, the 2nm A19 Pro chipset is paired with 12 gigs of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. Powering the device is a 4700 mAh battery with 35 watts fast charging. It includes 5G Advanced, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and NFC. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to start at $1,250, launching in mid-September. Overall, the iPhone 17 series brings significant upgrades in hardware and subtle design refinements. However, given the similarities to previous models, those with an iPhone 16 may not feel the need to upgrade. But for anyone with an older device or looking to switch to an iPhone for the first time, this could be a fantastic option. With the launch still months away, more leaks are sure to surface, and we'll keep you updated as they come in. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. See you for the next time. Peace out.